one that I want to share with the audience because I want to be historically correct on this guy. But I want you to be objective with me, is this Oscar Piastri. So my thought here is I did a lot of research on this card, and this guy had this 2021 Topps Chrome F1 Oscar Piastri Ray Wave Refractor SGC 10 listed for, I believe it was a $799 buy it now or best offer. And so credit to the seller. We went back and forth several times on this, and he ended up, I think, giving me the right price, which was $499. I didn't pull trigger right away. I thought seems like the right price, but I wanted to wait for a few reasons. First of all, I wanted to do a little bit more research on the Ray Wave Refractor, okay, because it's not serial numbered, but it is a short print. I believe it's in one out of every 3 or 4 packs of the, according to Checklist Connection. I also wanted to do a little bit of research on SGC graded F1 cards, because I know that like eBay has a lot of sales of PSA graded F1 cards, but not as many sales of SGC graded F1 cards. I'm sold on Oscar Piastri for better or worse. I'm going to die on that sword or I'm going to hit the jackpot. I don't know. Either way, I think that this card is a sweet card. It's great that it's already a Gem Mint 10. And I texted you this over the weekend and you texted me back a little bit of analysis. I want you to share with the audience, how you think I did with this card and what you think the ultimate play will be with this card and with this driver, I guess.
Well, Oscar is part of the Alpine family in Formula One. So I think the short-term, mid-term play, he's going to probably replace Fernando Alonso, because Fernando Alonso is 39. I don't think he'll be there forever. So yeah, and he's a huge, huge talent. I absolutely love the look of the black talks around this card. And there are 2 different ways to see. It's a very good buy, actually. Congratulations on this. I'm going to go where the 2 plays and then the question I have regarding up-and-coming F1 drivers. For a collector, having this card as a gem mint in the black talks is probably one of the best looking card you can have. I mean, the black and white refractor in a black and white slab is outstanding. So for collectors to have it this way, I mean, people are going to love it. For value and resale value, I trust SGC, and word on the street is that getting a SGC 10 is harder than getting a PSA 10. So if I had to make a play for instant or long-term profit, I would buy this card from you, crack it open, send it to PSA, and get a PSA 10. And then it will, I think, make twice the money. Some of the cards in the Formula One world some of the SGC graded card are doing very well, but I think it's doing very well for, if you open the box or open packs, got a hit, get it graded, grade and flip. So you can make a lot of money by doing that, but by buying it, and if you want to invest in these drivers, I would totally send it to PSA, get it graded, get a 10 because it got an SGC 10, and go on from there. So that's what I would do for profit. For a collector's standpoint, I would keep it in the SGC talks totally. And the question I have when I see the prices of Oscar Piastri, Théo Pourchaire, and all these up-and-coming drivers is that I'm starting to see the same kind of hype and market as baseball, as the up-and-coming players. I mean, Bobby Witt Jr.'s cards are and I'm just gonna say something for the image there. So don't people that will listen to the episode or
Don't
watch.
jump all over Greg for what
Yeah,
he's about to say.
don't jump
people.
all over me. But I mean, Bobby Witt's cards are probably as expensive as Mike Trout cards and Shohei Ohtani, which makes total nonsense to me. To me, as a, I'm not a baseball collector. Probably your Kendall friend there, part of the family, can destroy what I'm saying. But I just want to get an image of saying, and how can you make more value on a prospect that hasn't, quote unquote, proved anything in the big leagues before he even gets there, versus an MVP that's been there for years and years and proving that he's one of the best players ever. So, yeah, that's it. That's just my take on it.
For sure. A couple more points I want to make on Oscar, just to piggyback off on what you're saying. One of the reasons why I even got onto Oscar is because of the fact that they do include these F2 drivers in the F1 checklist. So for those of you who are listening and or watching and are new to F1, I'm fascinated by the fact that this happens. It's like including Bowman first prospect cards and Chrome cards in with the Topps Chrome set. And so it's like double bang for your buck, because you get these prospect cards, and in this case Oscar gets a Future Stars designation on just about all of his cards in the 2021 set. And that was one of the things that sold me to go to my next play, which is buying a box of these 2021 Topps Chrome F1 cards. And I think I got a good price, $11.50, which is
US?
up from where they came out at. But I think $11.50 US, free shipping, which was actually a big factor, because some of these, $25, $50 shipping fee, it all adds up. So $11.50 US, free shipping. So shipped to the vault, so no taxes. So I think that's going to be Oscar
crazy.
is someone. Go to nooffseason.com and click on Oscar Piastri's profile. I think he's number 15 on the Sports Card Investment Report. I want you all to just read why he is. I'm not going to talk about it all on the podcast today, but there's several reasons why he is. And I'm glad that I pulled trigger on this Ray Wave refractor, but I've actually got several other bids in on some way bigger bangers than this one. And one of the reasons why I almost didn't accept this is because I wanted to save some money for those others. But I ended up buying this one because I just think it makes sense to have as many of these that I can possibly have that are for the right price, because then I'm in a situation where I'm just giving myself more upside for the future. And I really, really believe in that. Whether or not he ever does anything in F1, as long as there's hype around this guy, and there's hype around F1, I think that that this is a good play. So, and don't forget, everybody, go to sportscardstrategy.com and click the link to join the Facebook group. Ask us questions there. Be part of the community there. We're going to always answer your questions on the show, make you guys part of the show. We're even talking about getting people from the Facebook group onto the show in some form or fashion. That's something that we haven't done yet, but I'd like to do. So, help us build the community, and definitely check out nooffseason.com and marketmoversapp.com, where you can save 20% at both of those places by using the promo code NOOFFSEASON. Everybody, I'm Paul Hickey with nooffseason.com. Greg Longto, thank you as always. English as his second language. I'm super mind blown. Sort of already knew that. You're the man. Thanks again for everything, and
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. Everybody, have a great day.